Monday! Happy Monday and happy April 1st. Now, this is not an April Fool's joke. My kids are all about the April Fool's jokes today. Sadly, we did not buy any kind of gag toys or anything, even though they were desperately wanting to. Maybe I'll find something after school today. I was not prepared with Easter being yesterday and then today being April Fool's. My family had to pick one of the holidays to celebrate. Look at this hair. This hair is being April Fool's. That's what this is. There's my April Fool's joke. It's my hair today. Oh my goodness. Do me a favor and put hashtag hello lovely or let me know how your weekend was in the comments below. Even if you're watching it on the replay, I'm so grateful for you to be hanging out with me here on this Minute with Mary, even with this little proud hair. This little hair wants to make sure that it's waving to you. So when you put the hashtag hello lovely down there in those comments, it's like your little way to wave to me or this funny hair. It also, I was about to cough for a second. It's also a way to help boost the algorithm, and it helps me make sure that comments are working. So do me that favor, as I said, either put hashtag hello lovely or let me know how your weekend was. I'm going to take this little clip right here and tie back a little bit of that hair and see if that helps. Awesome. So yeah, we had Easter. It was absolutely amazing. We got to hang on out with, of course, Blake, myself, our two children. My dad came over. My stepmom just recently had knee surgery, so she was unable to come, but also my sister came over, and my sister had a great time. For those of you who don't know, my sister has pretty significant needs. She lives in a group home down the street about 5 minutes from us, but we make sure that she can come over here every single holiday. In addition to everyone else, we get to see her, but my kids are great with her, and our dog, Butterbeer, is now a year and a quarter, I want to say, maybe a year and a half old, and she has been great with my sister, and my sister actually wanted to pet Butterbeer yesterday, so that was really, really heartwarming. And we are so grateful that we got to get together for the holidays. So I hope that you and your loved ones got to have a wonderful holiday as well. All right, so we got this hair somewhat tied back. And if you're seeing me now, you're like, Mary, you look bananas, because I have one eye done. One eye. I was practicing with some brand new eyeshadows that I got. Here for April, we have a brand new special at MinuteWithMary.com. So in addition to being a mom and a podcaster and a musician, I also love to help people feel more confident and creative when it comes to their makeup and their skincare. And I myself have gone on a journey of learning what kind of makeup makes me feel good, what kind of makeup can help bring out like my natural beauty, how to take better care of my skin, and so many of the things that I need now that I'm in my early 40s. It's not just makeup, it's stuff that's going to last really long. I want to be able to put it on my face in the morning and know that it's going to be with me throughout the day into the evening. I also wanted to do double duty and have great ingredients inside. So not only is the color payout going to be great, but ideally I'll have some skincare built inside of it too. So this month, because it is April and this is the month here in Rhode Island, we're going to start to see flowers and spring is really going to start to come about. I decided to bring about some color to our face. Last month was all about your base face, your concealer, your foundation, your primer, really making sure that the base items of your face are doing well. Those are still available, it's just they're not in the special this month. The special this month is going to be all about your eyes and your lips. So if you're someone who wears sunglasses a lot, maybe you're like me, you're a sports mom and you just rock those sunglasses on your Saturday or Sunday morning games, I gotta tell you, one of the best things you can do is throw on a fun lip color, lip gloss, lipstick. You can have not a stitch of makeup on because you can be hiding behind your sunglasses, but with that bold lip color, people are gonna think you're the most polished person and you're gonna feel pretty darn good about yourself too. Another fun thing is, of course, playing with eyeshadows. So what I have on my eye today is just a really soft, pretty spring look. And I actually have a couple of different eyeshadows that I wanted to share with you. So I have these little mini pocket palettes. They're perfect for those of you who just want to really kind of clean out your makeup. You don't want to have too many different things. Maybe you like to travel. So I've had these previous versions of pocket palettes. This one is a warm tone. So for those of you who like more of those browns and nude shades, we've got a shimmer. We've got a nice mix of shimmers and mattes. They all blend beautifully together. And then I've also had this, I've had these since the holiday season, the cool tones. So these are ones that I've had at Minute with Mary. Hi Susie, hi Amy, how are you? Do me a favor, put that hashtag hello lovely if you can. So I've had these two on my site since the holiday season. Cool tones, warm tones, depending upon your preference. But the new ones that are dropping in about 30 minutes or so. Really excited. I was actually asked to help create some content, so I was able to get these early, and I'm so excited to share them with you. Is spring themed eyeshadows. So the first one, the one that I'm wearing today, these are peach tones. Look how absolutely stunning. Now these are talc free. That is really a big thing, a super important thing nowadays when you're talking about makeup that you're applying on your face, of course. So all of these eyeshadows are talc free, but these are the peach tones. And so you've got a beautiful shimmer peachy pink. You've got kind of like an almond light nude color, a camo kind of olive green, and then a nice brown. You can use any and all of these together. Today I did a base of this nude. I'm going to do it live here in this video. Then I did more of my crease and some deepening with this matte brown, and then I did almost all over my lid this beautiful peachy pink shimmer. Absolutely perfect for spring. You can't beat it. Can't beat it. The other new palette that is dropping today at MinuteWithMary.com, perfect for springtime, is dun, 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 my rose collection. Look at these rose tones. Oh my gosh. So if you have weddings coming up, if you love the romantic looks, if you are someone who loves Bridgerton the way that I love Bridgerton, this is going to be the palette for you. Absolutely stunning. This is a gorgeous matte white shade. So if you like to have a nice pop of highlight in the inner corner, this is fantastic. We've got this nice champagne shimmer, a more kind of burgundy shimmer, and then a matte color right there. So I'm going to be playing with these eyeshadows this week to really show you how you can have deep looks, light looks, all sorts of things that you can do with them. But as I said today, the one that I currently have on my eyelid right here is the peach tone shades. So I'm going to walk you through how I did this. The other items that are on sale in my special at Minute with Mary for April, we've got eyeshadows, eyeliners, and then lip products. So we're talking lip liners, lip gloss, lipstick, lip stains as well. So I've added one new shade of lip stain to my repertoire. Lip stains are great products if you don't like the feeling of having lip stuff on, if you like to drink coffee, water, maybe you sing or you talk a lot, and when you do put on lip products, it usually makes a mess or you're worried about it. Lip stains do just that. They stain your lips and you feel like there's nothing on them. So I have a variety of shades, but I am dropping a new shade today that I'll show you as well, and it is a gorgeous auburn rose shade, like the perfect nude neutral lips shade. If you're someone who likes to have just a smidge of color but you want it to look natural, that's the one for you. And then the other brand new item, I've got all these goodies, is my new teal emerald green. They call it emerald green. I think it's a bit more of a tealish color. So if you like greens, if you're a teal girl like myself, liquid graphic eyeliner. So I, at Christmas time, at the holidays, dropped a a deep blue eyeliner graphic in this same shade. In the same shape, in that kind of pointed tip shape. So you can make thick lines, you can do thin lines. These are so great any age. Graphic eyeliner in colors is really, really on trend, and I particularly love wearing it when I wear my glasses. I love to have a pop of eyeliner without having to do a lot of different colorful eyeshadows. You can actually just do a little bit of a colorful eyeliner, and it's going to enhance the look of your eyes, make things a little bit different. It's like a little peekaboo color when you do it like that. So you're also going to be seeing some really fun stuff there. And if you are someone who loves the color greens, teals, and as I said, my blue shade is also included this month, as is my black eyeliner that has more of a chisel tip. So this is the one that I'm wearing today. All right, let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Let me know how your holiday weekend was. I'm going to start things off taking that nude color right here in the peach tones compact, the palette that I'm working with. So I'm going to place this all over my eyelid. This is great if you have freckles, discoloration, just uneven colors, veins showing through your eyelids. Having some kind of a base is great to do that. You could also sometimes use like a pressed powder for that. The other great thing about having it as a powder product versus a creamy concealer for your base is that the other products, the other eyeshadows, will have something to blend easily on. I am a big proponent of wearing a eyeshadow primer, and my eyeshadow primer lasts for ages. You need the smallest little bit, but if you have hooded eyelids like I do, or if you have oily eyelids or really watery eyelids this time of year with allergies and everything, having an eyeshadow primer, if you're someone who likes eyeshadows, is going to make a world of difference. It's really going to hold onto the product so it doesn't move, even if you've got a saggy, droopy lid, or if you have a lot of rubbing or liquid going on due to tearing up due to the allergies. It makes a huge, huge difference. Now these products, as I said, they have a great color payoff, but because I have that eyeshadow primer on, I like to add a more neutral color. I'm putting on that almond shade just to act like a nice base. But you can see it's a little bit deeper than my natural skin tone. So even by itself, I think it's absolutely stunning. If I wanted to do it with the white shade from the Rose palette, I could do that as well. Or you could just, like I said, use your pressed powder shade. All right, so I just use a big old blending brush to accomplish that. And now I'm going to go in and start to deepen things up a little bit with that matte brown shade right here. You can see it. It's really nice and yummy. You could do this all over your lid. You could apply it however you'd like, but for today, I'm going to apply it to create this really romantic, lifted eyeshadow look. Now, my crease is technically all the way down here, but it does get sucked up by my hood. So what I like to do is actually put it more on my ocular bone, so I place the product right there. Wherever you place your brush first is going to be where the color is the most saturated. That's for blush, bronzer, eyeshadow, foundation. So wherever you need that coverage or wherever you want the color to be the strongest, go there first. I talked about that a lot when it comes to concealer and foundations. You know, if you have an area of discoloration, a lot of people around their nose is often red. You start there and you blend out. When it comes to your blush, start where you want it to be most concentrated and then blend out from there. So that's where I put the brush first. And this is just a fluffy crease brush. It is pretty densely packed, but it still has a little bit of fluff to it, and I just find it to be such a rewarding brush that it's probably my favorite brush because it can really be multi-purpose. If I just had one brush, it would just be this one, because really I can use it to work in those corners, to work in a bit more saturated of a color, but it also has great blending ability. So I applied it there on the ocular bone, and now I'm bringing it almost straight. I'm not doing a rainbow shape because naturally I'm going to have a little bit of that anyway coming from the ocular bone, but because I have saggy eyelids, droopy eyelids, hooded eyes, I'm trying to add a little bit more lift, and by going more straight across, it's going to add that nice illusion of a lift and really kind of help distract from the lid, distract from the droopiness, and almost create like a new crease for my eye, just making it look a little bit bigger. And as I said, this beautiful matte brown shade would even be fabulous just by itself. You wouldn't have to add other things. So if you're joining me now, feel free to put that hashtag #HelloLovely. Let me know how your holiday weekend was. I want to make sure that the comments are working. Sometimes my comments don't work, so I want to make sure that they're working for you. All right, so I was able to apply just a little bit of that matte brown shade, bringing it in that kind of corner, bringing it up straight across, really adding a nice matte depth to the eye. And then I'm also going to bring it underneath. You don't have to do this, but if you have fine lines underneath your eyes, a little bit of crepiness, a fun little tip for you is to take your matte transition shade of your shadow and just kind of fill in that lower eyelid. You have an upper eyelid and a lower eyelid. This will help make your eyeshadow look be a bit more cohesive, but also it kind of covers up because it's a matte, deeper eyeshadow. It just kind of covers things up, and if you have any darkness there, it looks like it was part of the idea. Yeah, I'm going for that. That's on purpose, right? All right, and it will help make your eyes look bigger. Rather than using eyeliner all the way around your eyes, which can sometimes make our eyes look smaller, using a softer eyeshadow will still enhance your eyes, but it actually will help make them look bigger. All right, now the piece de resistance, the fun part, the really fun part of this peach toned eyeshadow palette. We're gonna go here for this shimmery peachy pink. I mean, you can't get more springtime than that. You just really can't. It's absolutely lovely. I'm using a flat brush. This is a cream shadow brush, but really any kind of flat brush, even your fingertip would be great for this kind of a product. I was about to put it on the eyelid that I already have the product on. Oh my goodness. Do as I say, not as I do. And I'm just going to pat that on that kind of lower part of the eyelid. And like I said, you can even use your finger when it comes to especially shimmery shades. And this isn't too shimmery. This isn't like gonna be in your face teeny bopper shimmer, but it really just has a nice kind of glow about it. And to me, it just really works in gorgeous spring. Pinks in general bring about a nice look of youthfulness. So if you don't have pink in your repertoire, and you are wanting to have a nice spring look to your face, a nice youthful look, think about adding some pinks, whether it's eyeshadows or lip products or a little bit of blush. Pink will do that for you. I'm also just going to take my finger. Like I said, you can take your finger with these kind of shadows if it has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and that will also help pick it up. It will come out a little bit more pigmented as well. And then I'm going to take my little pinky in that almond nude shade and apply it right there in that inner corner just to keep it a little bit more neutral. If I was using the rose tone shades where it has more of a white, I'll show you that. See how it's more of a white shade? That would really, really make it pop. That would be a nice bright white. If you have a blending brush, feel free to go back and marry the colors together where they meet. This is a nice fun little tip for people who haven't necessarily done a lot with eyeshadows. I really recommend getting one of these smaller palettes as there's not a ton of choices, but it really kind of keeps it simple. But one of the biggest tips is in between steps, just to blend where two colors meet. That way it just looks really effortless and looks like the transition is nice. It's when eyeshadows aren't blended together that it can look a little clowny. It can look a little, patchy and not really as beautiful as you would like it to be. So there you go. That is how easy that eyeshadow look is. And you can see this is my actual crease all the way down here. But because I took that deeper matte shade, that brown shade up higher and more on my ocular bone, it's making my eyes look bigger and less hooded, less droopy. So I love that trick that you can do if that's something you wanted to try out yourself. Now, at this point, I personally like to curl my eyelashes. I have got a tickle in my throat. Excuse me. All right, got some water. Got some hydration. April is also the month where all of the flowers start to bloom here. So my allergies kick in. They kick in big time. A fun little tip that I have found is eating local honey, whether you add it in your tea or you just have a little spoonful of it or you drizzle it on apple slices, however you want your honey. Eating local honey definitely has been something that has helped me combat my allergies. And I guess it's because if you think about it, you're eating local honey and those bees are taking the pollen from your local plants. And so you're kind of ingesting your enemy, right? You're like, okay, flowers, I'm going to ingest your pollen. I'm going to ingest your honey. I'm just going to touch up right there from my eyelash curler, and it can help your body better prepare against your allergies. So that's been something that's been definitely helping. And then another thing that I've done is I take my allergy medicine before my allergies actually start. So my allergies are really starting now, as you can hear. I'm taking that black eyeliner. Like I said, it has the chisel tip. So this is part of the sale. The eyeliners, the eyeshadow palettes, the mini palettes, and lip products are on sale this month. What I'm going to do right now is tightline my upper lash line. This is another great tip if you have smaller eyes, hooded eyes, if you're someone who doesn't necessarily like the look of like big, thick eyeliner, or maybe your hand gets a little shaky, but you do like the look of it enhancing the base of your lashes, making your eyeshadow look a bit more bold, and make your lashes look thicker. This is the tool. This is like my holy grail. I have tried so many different eyeliners and different things. When it comes to allergy season, my eyes water. It's terrible. And I've got hooded eyelids, so it's very difficult for me to find a product that doesn't budge or bleed. But with this marker, I can go underneath my lashes and kind of press that black product right to the base of the lashes. And I can even color on that skin in between my lashes and my eyeball, which is called tight lining. It's tight lining that waterline, and this is going to elevate your eyeshadow look, even if you don't wear any eyeshadows. If you wear no eyeshadows at all, but you're someone who likes a little bit of mascara, this is going to make your lashes look so much fuller because it's gonna be your lash and then skin, but instead of it looking your skin tone, it's going to be black. So it's really gonna help with the appearance of thicker, fuller lashes. So this is, and this, I haven't found another product that works like this for me. For my allergy eyes, my hooded eyes. So you can either do it like how I am, or you can lift your lashes like that and color right there on that skin and right at the base of your lashes. This is going to help save eyelid real estate if you don't have a lot of eyelid real estate, or if your hood's totally full. It really makes such a beautiful difference in how those look. Oh, the other trick that I have, like I was saying, is I take my allergy medicine early. I take my allergy medicine when I see that the maple syrup farmers are tapping the maple trees. I've figured out timeline, mind you, I'm in my early 40s, so it's taken me a long time to figure this out. But here where I live in New England, we do have people who make local maple syrup, and I have found that if I trust the farmer's instinct, which they've been right. I mean, that's what they do. I am going to now go from above and just do very, very little, kind of on this outside half of my lashes, just right where those lashes meet. And this is something that you don't have to do. You could just do tight lining underneath and then you're really good. But you can see right here, I just deepened it up just a smidge. For me, it creates a little bit more of a romantic look and helps the eye look, the eyeshadow look and everything, make it look a little bit more polished, which is what I'm going for today. So if I take my allergy medicine, starting when the farmers tap the maple trees, by then I feel like it's built up enough in my system where I don't get as affected by my springtime allergies as I used to. I used to be down and out and get sinus infections every single spring. It was terrible. So those two things have been something that I have personally found to be really, really helpful. And my kids sadly have my allergies. Blake's never had allergies. He has no idea. He's never had chapped lips. He's never had allergies. Like he's missed out on so many really uncomfortable things that, they bother you. But both of our children, our little lad and our little lass, have allergies spring and fall, and so they know to look for the maple syrup taps too. They're like, oh, the blue buckets are out, and I'm like, yes they are, it's time to start our medicine. So it is what it is, you figure out those little tweaks for yourself. All right, so this once again is called my Precision Liquid Eyeliner. It's in black. You can find it at MinuteWithMary.com. It will be part of my sale. So what is great is for 2 items, from the sale items, if you pick any 2, you get 15% off. If you pick any 3, you're going to get 20% off. If you want 4 or more, send me a message, as I will be able to give you a special deal and a little free gift. So if you are in the market for some new eye and lip stuff, as I said, please let me know. Time for my lippy. Oh, I didn't even do my lashes. It's okay. I'm talking about lips, so I'm going to do it. My lip liners are part of the deal, and this is my favorite springtime lip combination. It is my nude lip liner. It's got a little bit of a pinky color to it. It's Patience. And if you've watched my Minute with Mary videos, you've seen me apply this because I wear this almost every single day. I like it because it almost matches my lip color. It's a little bit deeper than my lip color, and I find for me it just helps my lips look a little bit fuller. As parts of my lip, especially the peaks of my lip, every once in a while it's white. It's just, there's very little pigment to it. So if you have found the same thing, that your lips don't necessarily have even pigment, or if your lips are uneven, very few people have symmetrical lips. So if your lips are uneven like mine is, getting a color that's very close to your natural lip can help you kind of fudge the lines a little bit. So this is the shade Patience. And I get so many compliments on this combo that I'm about to show you. It's my favorite springtime combo. So for me, I don't just line my lips, I fill them in. And then I let it set for a second, as it does have a bit of a waxy texture. So this is really gonna make sure that it's set. It's a great almost primer for lipsticks. It's wearing a lip liner underneath lip gloss or lipstick creates really long lasting wear. So if you're someone who does not like to reapply lip color, you're either going to be looking at a lip stain or do a lip liner base, and then you can put other things on top. So like I said, I kind of mush it around a little bit. Even by itself, it's a beautiful peachy nude, not peachy, pinky nude kind of natural shade. But then what I do is I go on top of it with a beautiful pink light springtime lip gloss in the shade Lonesome. And if you haven't tried a Minute with Mary lip gloss, telling you, this is what lip gloss streams are made of. They're really, really shiny, which creates a beautiful full pout. They're very hydrating and creamy, but they're not tacky. So many lip glosses on the market are tacky. It's almost like mozzarella sticks being pulled apart. This, you put it on your lips and your lips just glide amongst one another. And because it has such a beautiful shine to it, that's going to add youthfulness to your look. It's really going to make your lips look so much fuller, and you can see it just kind of brought a whole step of liveliness to my face. I also like it because it complements the pink inside this eyeshadow palette that I'm wearing really, really beautifully. So this once again is the Peach Tones palette. It's launching in just a couple minutes at MinuteWithMary.com if you're someone who's looking for a springtime colors. But the deal on my site this month, you could get yourself the lip liner lip gloss combo and an eyeshadow, and there you're going to be getting 20%. You could, if you say you wanted 4, you wanted to get an eyeliner, message me because then I can get you an even bigger discount and a free gift. You can just go to MinuteWithMary.com and peruse all the items that are going to be there. As I said, that's going to open on up for you. This hair, it's wild. It is going wild, and I do have to apply my mascara. I can't walk around with one mascara on and one without. That would just be way too silly. All right, let me take care of that. But as I said, you can always feel free to reach out to me. My email address is minutewithmary@gmail.com. You can always peruse the website to see all the goodies that I have. MinuteWithMary.com is the website, and I am always here. If you have any questions, if you want to know, hey, you know, what lip gloss would be best on my skin, because each of us has different skin tone and we all have our own kind of style. So maybe you're looking for something to add a little bit of color this spring. Maybe you do have bridal showers, baby showers, some special events, or you're just looking to jazz up your look this spring, add a little color. I'm here for you. I am here for you. I'm more than happy to help you pick some things, give you some tips and tricks. And yeah, I'm just honored that I can help you feel more confident and creative. That is my goal. What I'm applying on my lashes right now is my Quadra. It's my 4-in-1 lash product. So it is a lash serum and a lash primer and a tubing mascara and a fiber mascara. So it's 4 things in one. It is fantastic for those of you who have oily or watery eyelids. A lot of us who have hooded eyes, watery eyes, we feel like we have to wear waterproof mascara all the time because our eyes make a mess of things. And when you wear lash primer, it holds onto the lashes. You're going to hear me talk about primer, whether it's eyeshadow primer or lash primer. If you have hooded eyes, watery eyes, oily eyelids, having some kind of a primer really helps combat those forces that are trying to make a mess of our eyes stuff for us. So this product right here, this Quadra, I love it because being someone who has hooded eyes, I usually, let me show you, so that's just one coat. I usually would have to wear a lash primer. I can't find my lash primer right now, which is my white tube. See, I'm not even using it now because it's already included all in this, but I would usually wear a lash primer and then my mascara to get the results and the hold that I'm looking for. And so that's why I love that we've created a 4-in-1. So you can get your lash growth serum, the lash primer, and then your mascaras all in just this one little guy. Now I will say, because it is a 4-in-1, when your mascara has a lash serum in it, it does make it more of like a buttery smooth formula, but it's not a thick chunky formula. So if you're looking for a bit more volume, let your first coat dry like you saw me do, and then you can go back and do a bit more volume once it's dry, because that lash serum kind of thins out the product just a smidge. So if you are someone who's a bit more accustomed to really thick, voluminous lashes, just do your second coat after it's dried a bit and you're good to go. Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. All right, my friends. I hope that you have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning into this Minute with Mary. I hope that this week is lovely for you. I hope you don't have too many pranks since it's April Fool's Day. Don't forget, we've got so many great things on special at MinuteWithMary.com this month. If you need any recommendations of which eyeshadow palette is best for you, I'm here to help you out. If you want to play around with some eyeliner looks, I can also help, demonstrate those for you. But above all, I hope you have a lovely day.